Collective, and today we're in the Monkeytron garage, not the workshop. It's very late here and I need to go to bed, so I'm not going all the way down to the workshop to record this video. But anyway, this video is all about this. This is a Zecret Zanta project I've been working on, which is heading over to Arma in the USA. So if you're watching this Arma, you're welcome. It's just a quick overview of the blaster and a few things about it. So I was invited by the guys at Detroit Dark Talk podcast to take part in the Zecret Zanta again this year. I took part in it last year and it was great fun. Lots of amazing gifts exchanged all over the globe, and this year they asked me if I wanted to take part again, so I thought, why not? Big fan of the podcast, been lucky enough to have been a guest on the podcast to talk about Foam Fest a few times, and big supporters of that, and have really helped a bit, so really appreciate that, guys. So just thought I'd join in the fun of the Zecret Zanta. So I was drawn, we did a secret draw name, and I was drawn with Arma in the USA. And I'm not sure if we've ever met. If you were at Endor 2018, we may have crossed paths, but if not, I don't think you've been over to any of our events in the UK, so I don't think we've met before. Anyway, so one of the things he said was he liked his blasters to be red and white, and he said he doesn't use short darts, mainly long darts, but he does use Rival. He said he had a couple of Rival blasters, so I went with a Rival Knockout. Obviously, this blaster's having to be shipped over to the USA, so shipping costs kind of eat into the budget a fair bit, so I was going to go with something quite small. Kind of pistol sized was my plan. So when I used Rival blasters, I thought Knockout. I do love the Rival Knockout. It was a nice chunky kind of hold out blaster. Not the most practical things in the world, but they do pack a punch, and I've got one that I've rebarreled for short darts, which I really love. So went for this one. So we've decided to do a bit of work on it and make it something special. So we've minimised it slightly. So we've taken the chunk off the bottom here, and we've filled in this some plastic card and epoxy work and stuff, and sealed that off. Got quite a nice finish on that. I did have the shell nice and lined up, but as the epoxy's cured, that's pulled apart slightly. So there's a slight millimetre gap at one of the ends, but yeah, not a lot I can do about that without completely restarting it and resetting it. But there's been a bit behind schedule to do all that. Went with a red and white theme, so we've got a kind of metallic red base on the handle. I did a silver filigree hydro dip over the top of the main shell on the top here, so it came out nice and silver over the metallic red. Left metallic red in the handle, and I had a white on this, but then I hit the white with a kind of colour shift pigment, which is called Sahara. So it's supposed to go kind of golden, kind of coppery, kind of bronzy almost. Hard to pick that up in the camera here, but in the kind of direct sunlight, you definitely do get a slight colour shift over the thing. Fortunately, it does look a bit pink just now, but it's not too bad. Over the top of that, we decided to hit it with some silver holographic flake glitter. So I put quite a lot over the white there to kind of just really catch that colour shift pigment, and then just a tiny bit over the top of the metallic red, because obviously the metallic red already had a kind of good sparkle to it anyway. Other than that, the blaster is completely stock, still pops out and functions the same as any other Knockout. Prime, put it back in and fire. The trigger lock still works as well, the safety. And yeah, your barrel pop out there as well to open the breech. So obviously this could be easily rebarreled for darts if you wanted to, or it's just a good hold-out pistol for the likes of HVZ, or just a backup pistol to have in your gear if you're running some Rival blasters, or if you're doing a kind of pistols only round, it'd be good for that. Or a single shot round if you're using single shot blaster round. So anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoy this. Over the top of this as well, we obviously hit this with our kind of usual 2K lacquer, so this has had a couple of coats of proper 2K lacquer over the automotive paint as well, so the paint job's pretty solid, and should hold up to a good lot of wear and tear. Anyway, so hope you enjoy this armour, hope it fits with the rest of your gear. I hope you don't mind glitter, because I put glitter on all my blasters pretty much, I love it. I mix a lot of glitter into the paints that I use in the workshop. They just really pop in the sunlight and just make everyone's blasters look a bit more unique, I think. Anyway, so thanks for watching, guys. Happy Zecret Zanta. to Alma and to everyone else that took part, and massive thanks to the guys at Detroit Dark Talk. Make sure you check out their podcast, give that a listen, and I'll keep this video private until Alma has received the gift, and then I'll send him the video so he can see it first, and then I'll make the video public after that. So if you're watching this, it's this blaster, it should be already in the States and with its new owner. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll catch you at some point else. See you later.